Hey Sagittarius, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for August 8th, 2024. This is for Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on here. Last shuffle. Milestone. Well, you are eventually going to be here in the first place. You're finally going to feel taken advantage of in this situation with this coming out. Victim mentality and fragmented energy. For some of you, it's like you may be torn between I'm not a victim, but I'm also not survived this just yet, right? I'm still in the throes of something, and there's a milestone of awareness that perhaps you're being victimized in some way. With victim mentality, it's like, dang it, you may feel stuck, but that's, man, I feel like this is a message that you got yesterday, that you're not stuck. This victim mentality is very interesting. If you look at this man has a rope tied around his wrist, but look what the rope is tied to. It is the weakest, lightest bed, right? He could get up off that floor if he wanted to. But this energy is more of it's mentally trapped is more the issue, right? Not necessarily physically trapped. Like, you can get up and leave the situation if you wanted to, but mentally it's going to take healing. Yeah. Milestone here is an event. This is something that happens where you just like finally at this point where you're like, yeah, now I see what it is. You have nothing left to give to a situation. With the Page of Pentacles, Strength, Star, and Knight of Pentacles. With victim mentality, it's like you're going nowhere. That's the vibe. It's like we're going nowhere, right? There's no destination to arrive to in this situation. Also speaks a lot about how it's you have to have conviction about healing, right? You may feel victimized by like the fact that you have to isolate yourself or shut someone out. Like, why do I have to be in that position to do that? Why should I be put in this position to be this way, to come in forcefully with strength, like having so much conviction about something, and being courageous and bold and brave? Why do I have to be in that position? Why do I have to consistently just stand my ground and be like, this is what I said no, or I said this, whatever. And also to make yourself very exclusive. Like, you have to RSVP to be around me. Why do I have to erect those type of boundaries? Page of Pentacles too is saying, why did I have to learn this lesson? Like, this was a lesson I didn't want to have to learn. Fragmented energy, though, with the King of Cups and Queen of Swords, would be all around you. People are going to be, this energy is usually like the atmosphere around you. Anyone that comes within your realm is going to be coming fragmented. So they're coming in with a lot of I love yous, but this guy, when he's fragmented, he's a guilt tripper. I only did things because I love you, right? That's the type of a person that this would be, not necessarily male or female. But even with the Queen of Swords, it's like, I mean, logically, this is why I did what I did, right? Ignoring certain things, ignoring that they may have hurt you, ignoring all the, you know, the all the things that went into the situation. So you might be dealing with people who say they care about you and love you, but it's mechanical how they may be coming across to you. Um, mm. Also, too, this is about loving yourself first, right? That maybe you've been neglecting yourself, and you may feel, this is a thought process though. Like, in your head, you may say, there's nothing left in this situation. Maybe at one point it's like you felt like you were going so hard for it. They're not really giving a perimeter. It's not necessarily like they're speaking about relationships or anything. They're speaking about many different things, many facets to your situation. The people that you have around you, the people that may want, they're not giving anything, but they want to, they're like stubborn about holding on to you, right? Because you make them feel healed or something, but you're not really healing them. It's not like you're not really doing anything for it. You know what I mean? It's not that you're useless. That's not what I'm saying. Because if you say that, my first thought process is like, what, am I useless? If you're like, you're not really doing anything for these people. It's like, oh, what am I doing? But it's like, it's a very empty situation where you may feel victimized. Yeah, it's just empty. Whoever these people are, it's like they say they care about you, but it's logical. Queen of Swords is quite logical. She's looking at things as black and white. Well, of course, obviously, I love you kind of vibe. Not like the reasons why. I love you because this and that and the third. Mm. Optimism is the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess. Gosh, optimism against the victim mentality. This is something about it. You have to accept where you are, and it's about being optimistic that maybe you don't know all the reasons, you don't know all the details about whatever this is. I mean, they're really being kind of elusive about it. Now, if this is people, once again, these are people that they may try to, like, their communication would be very elusive. And by that, I mean, they may say all the right things, but it's like there's no real emotion involved in it as much as it's like they want something out of the situation. They want to be let in from out of the cold or something here, but you may feel like isolating yourself from from everyone, including these people, whoever these people are. You may feel like isolating yourself from the whole situation. We have family, friends, and guides with the devil and hermit. And once again, it's like people are either addicted to you or something. Like you may be their friend. They're gonna want to deepen that relationship with you. If you're my friend, you're not just my friend now. You're my best friend, right? They may you may feel victimized by the history. Like, okay, gosh, I may know everything about you. I may know the depths of like every single aspect of whatever it is that you went through, but um, you want to be left alone or isolated. People will want to just keep you to themselves and be alone with you, kind of thing. You have to be optimistic about your situation, accept it for what it is. Instead of, it's like that will help you uh, to reconcile this thought process that you're victimized. The victimization, that victim mentality is not a good feeling, right? Because it would make it where you're not able to make, you may feel stuck. Anytime you're in a victim mentality, it makes you feel very stuck, right? Just like this guy who's sitting here, I can't get up, I'm stuck here, and all he can do is think of like, why am I here, instead of going, how do I get out of here. So if you accept the situation, usually that's what the Queen of Cups does. She's like, I accept this is what it is. I forgive all parties involved, and I just accept that this is what it is. But I also trust that, you know, my wishes could still be granted. I could still have what I want, because when you're victimized, that means that you didn't get what you wanted, right? Wishes didn't come true. Mm. People that are coming towards you though they're like, you might look in their eyes and see that their words don't match their eyes. I love you, and you look in their eyes and you're like, they're just like staring at me like they're looking for a reaction. um Once again, this may be a milestone for you, and the milestone energy would be that you finally see something like this, like maybe the fact that someone's coming towards you with like all this King of Cups energy, Queen of Cups energy, I love you and care about you. It may have made you feel like you are victimized, you're stuck, and you finally see it for what it is. It's a milestone for you. Now you want to isolate yourself and want to be alone. You may just act on it, because the strength card tells me that you may be bold and be like, yeah, I do want to be alone, leave me alone. So with that being said, you could be dealing with a Leo, an Aquarius, a Capricorn, Virgo, or Pisces main signs. We also have Cancer, um, Scorpio, Virgo, why I said that, Taurus. So you could be or we also have Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. So you could be a Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp, or a Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp. Could be dealing with the Capricorn, Aquarius cusp, Aquarius, Pisces cusp, and Taurus, Gemini cusp, Gemini, Cancer cusp, Cancer, Leo cusp, Leo, Virgo cusp, Virgo, Libra cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.